Hi guys, I know I've been gone for a really long time and I'm sorry about that. It's just life got in the way and I haven't had a chance to make a video, and I decided that today I'm going to do one because I have some spare time and I missed you guys. I know it's only me alone in a room with talking to a camera, but there's still interaction and I kind of miss that. So I just wanted to say, guys, I missed you and I'm back. And hopefully I'll be able to consistently make some videos after this video because I'm still quite busy, but I'm going to try and squeeze time in for this because I miss this and I haven't done it in such a long time that I'm kind of awkward in front of the camera. But anyway, enough apologizing. I hope I'm forgiven, and I'm going to go into my book review of long-awaited Mistwood by Leah Cypress. Now this book, I totally enjoyed this book. I devoured it. I loved it. I loved it so much that I restrained from reading the whole thing because I just wanted to stay in this world a little longer, and I kind of took my time reading it because it was so good. I mean, have you guys ever read a book and it's so good you just don't want to finish it because you don't want to leave that world too soon? I don't know. If you have, comment below, let me know. Anyway, my review of Mistwood. I'm gonna give you a little short synopsis of the book. The main character of this book is Isabel. Isabel is the shifter. The shifter is an immortal creature that is bound by a spell to the kings of Samarona. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. I could have been mixed. But it goes back 1,000 years where a king who was fearful of his reign and needed protection. He was told by one of the sorcerers in his court of a creature that lived in the woods. That it was very powerful, but the creature didn't have a purpose. And if he gave the creature a purpose and won the creature's favor, that the creature would protect him, and the spell that he would give him a spell that would bind the creature to him, and it would ensure that the creature wouldn't harm him. Fast forward 1,000 years later, Prince Roken, he hears of this myth and he's about to be crowned the new king after his father, the former king, passes away. And he's in fear of his life. I guess there were threats made against his life, and he decided to go and find the shifter and bring her back to the kingdom to protect him. Well, she knows that Roken's lying to her, but she goes with him anyway, and she goes back to the castle, and the head sorcerer wants to kill her, and the sister Clarice hates her on sight. For some reason or the other, she does not like Isabel at all. And Isabel, in turn, does not like her. And there's a backstory there that's later revealed in the book. And while all of this is going on, she has to protect Roken from himself because he falls in love with a noblewoman of modest means. Her name is Daria. And it turns out that Isabel is right to not trust Daria because Daria betrays him, and this leads to the discovery of what truly happened when the king died and why the shifter left, and she has to make a decision whether to choose A or B. And I'm only being vague about it because for me to tell you more would ruin it, and I want you to read the book and get your own sense of what and see the goodness of it. But yeah, it boils down to she has to make a choice. There are lots of good characters. Clarice, for one, she's not a really likable character, but if you kind of like bad girls, you will like her. You will like Clarice. She's very smart. She's 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 very bitchy. Let's put it that way. It's a nice way of saying it, but she's very bitchy. And that girl can dress. She's very conceited and very into herself, but at the same time, it's kind of a front, you know, that you can't see the intelligence behind all of that. And I really liked her character. I liked Isabel as well, because Isabel was very smart and she was strong, even though the shifter left under questionable circumstances, and she does not remember what happened, and she's not entirely herself, the self she was before and the self she is now. It could be because of the trauma or whatever, but she seems more human and definitely weaker, but she still can hold her own. But her fragility is more, you can see it more. The contradiction of Isabel's emotions with her shifter identity. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, she is showing a lot of human behavior, which the shifter apparently doesn't have emotion. There's a reason for it, and when you read the book, you'll see what that reason. The romance in this book, well, it's there. It's just not at the forefront. I mean, there are instances of romance. Prince Rokin with Daria, one of the court ladies, where he falls in love and it turns out she betrays him and things like that. But there's no like real, you know, like I love you, you love me kind of romance. Not until towards the end of the book there is some declaration, but you got to read the book to find out how that incorporates and all that stuff. But there are a lot of other cool stuff in the book that, you know, that makes twists and turns. When you think you kind of figured something out one way, there's another piece of the puzzle that makes you question what you thought you knew, which I liked about this book, because it kept me thinking. Because one minute I'm thinking Clarice is bad guy, and then next minute I'm not sure. And you know, I like books like that, and this book was definitely like that. I mean, it is a really great book, and I highly recommend Mistwood. I think I'm gonna read it again. Not right now, but I'm gonna read it again. I gotta finish my other books. But yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5. So I've rambled on, and I hope that my review was helpful. I'm a little rusty, guys, so forgive me. I haven't done this in a while, but I hope my review is helpful. And yeah, you enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.